maybe freaked out about the coronavirus and you're going to sell your house and go sail the seas, some sweet tax deductions when selling your home. The reality is a lot of people miss these. So this isn't, we're not CPAs. Talk to your CPA. Every person's situation is different in terms of what you qualify for. So this is more of a general understanding about it. But there's some tax deductions that not a lot of home sellers take. So if you sold your home last year, or if you sell it in the future, make sure to pay attention to this. If you sold it with us, you can always reach out to us and we'll provide you your settlement statement because that's going to break down a lot of the costs. But some things that you want to make sure that you deduct when you sell a home. The first thing is selling costs. So the real estate commissions, doc stamps, title insurance, your costs that you incur to sell the property. Home improvements and repairs. So again, costs that you partake in the pursuit of selling the home, to get it through the process. Property taxes. Again, take that, understand that that's something you talk to a CPA about. It does vary from locality. It varies based on the property type. Mortgage interest. Another one that fortunately it's still able to be deducted. Yeah. There are people out there that have wanted to change it, but it hasn't yet. And then last but not least, while capital gains aren't technically a deduction, it's an exclusion. Capital gains, if you're selling an investment property, disregard what I'm about to say. If you're selling a primary residence, you can exclude up to $250,000 of the capital gains from the sale if you're single and $500,000 if you're married. So the only big catch is you must have lived in your home at least 2 of the last 5 years. So again, if you lived in it a couple of years and rented it a couple of years, then you're in pretty good shape. If you lived in it for a year, rented it for 2, went back for a year, rented it for 1, you're good. So it's lived in it 2 out of the last 5. And I'll get people call me all the time and say, oh, well, what if I only lived in it like 19 months? It's like, well, talk to your CPA, figure out what that looks like because maybe there's a proration or whatever. But nonetheless, make sure to take advantage of those opportunities. A lot of people don't realize that. They think, a lot of first-time home sellers don't realize that, hey, look, when they get their gain, they're not going to have to pay taxes on it for the most part as long as they do the right things.
Yeah, I was actually talking to someone this week about exactly that, and he was trying to decide, he's getting ready to buy a new home, and he was trying to decide, is he going to rent or, is he going to sell and whatnot. His house was appreciated quite a bit. And I said, well, look, as long as you sell it within the first 2 years, right, because you've had to live there 2 out of the last 5 years, so you have a little bit of time if you want to go that route, or you can just sell now. But it's a large exclusion. Yeah. They get there on the capital gain. So certainly.
I have customers that, many customers that come from the station right here at 970 WFLA that take advantage of this on the regular. Yes. They live in a house 2 or 3 years, sell it, go to another one, take the profit. Live in a house 2 or 3 years, they sell it, take the profit. I had one not long ago that was like, Andrew, I've done this 4 times with you now, but I'm not moving from this one. My wife loves this house. The tax benefits aren't worth the damage at home because I think they got tired of moving. But again, it is something that a lot of people don't realize they have the ability to take advantage of. So investment properties are different. Depends on how long you hold it, whether it's short-term or long-term capital gains, whether you 1031 exchange it. There's a lot of things out there that you can do to defer taxes, like a 1031 exchange. But as far as the things you can deduct, or the exclusions that you have in selling a primary residence, those are them. So we'll put this video up on our YouTube channel in case you're not tuning in live today or you missed the first part of it, youtube.com/The Duncan Duo. You can follow us on all of our socials at The Duncan Duo. We're always doing cool contests and giveaways on social media. We have some more of those coming up for lightning tickets and some autograph stuff that we're going to give away. So make sure you're following us on social so that you can get an opportunity to win some cool lightning swag. So we'll be back continuing our conversation after a quick break here on The Duncan Duo Show.